Hey, buddy. 5-Day Flipper here. Podcast number 3. This podcast today is about some fast flipping I did locally, and it involved, a bunch of video games, some trade to GameStop, selling some stuff at my local video game place, and more. So, let's begin with yesterday. Or the day before. Anyway, I on my other podcast 2, I showed you guys a bunch of games I picked up for the DS. There's a bunch of DS games and a DS, and I picked that up, and I was like, well, what am I going to do with this? Am I going to list this stuff one by one on eBay and do some sales that way? Or am I going to take these games to GameStop and get their value of what GameStop is paying plus an added 50%? GameStop has a deal going on right now. If you trade in 6 games or more, you get 50% extra trade-in bonus. And just for fun, guess what? If now they got a deal going on now, I think it's for like a week. Any used products, games or products or anything, it's buy 2, get 1 free, for the same price. So I'm like, man, that's cool. So what I did was I took the Raymond to GameStop, and we went there and we traded in all those DS games that I picked up and a few other straggler games I had. Cashed that out. I think it was over like $350 or something like that in store credit. And then I went on to GameStop and spent all that on used games, buy 2, get 1 free. So I got a bunch of killer game stuff coming. And I mean, it was just a quick, easy flip. I mean, I could have took, a day or 2 to list all that stuff. And then maybe all that stuff would have sold in a month or a month and a half or 2 months or whatever. Or I could just sell it the way I did, quick, fast karate chop. Yeah. And it's gone. You know what I mean? I'll get those games here in a few days, and I could either bring those games to my local game place and get some cash for them, or I could sell them on eBay. And the thing is the games that I bought hot games, from GameStop. I traded for hot games. I see you guys in the chat. I'll say hello in a second. So I bought some really hot games, okay? Another thing I did today was I had some old inventory that I had listed on eBay that was kind of higher end a little bit. Not super higher end, but, it was decent stuff. But it just wasn't moving too quick. I'd sell 1 a day, 2 a day, whatever. It just wasn't moving too quick. So I packed all that stuff up, put a little bit in this smiley face box here. This is like a cart thingamajigger. If you're wondering, those are like little wheels. It's pretty cool. You guys like it? Yeah, it is fire, right? Let me back up a little bit. So anyway, I'll probably get some use out of that. So anyway, I took all those slow-moving games to my local game shop, and here's the thing, right? I went in there with a plan on what I wanted, okay? So I looked at my stuff. I kind of tallied it up on what it was worth and what I wanted to leave them a bunch of meat on the bone. And that's what I did. And I end up coming out of there with a bunch of cash, and I armbarred them for this thing. You guys know what this is, right? It's only the hottest selling machine out right now. The Switch. So I got that bad boy. It's used. I got that bad boy back. Put it on eBay to sell it just for fun. And guess what? 3 minutes later, boom, gone. Because I priced it right. I priced it right. So guess what? I got a bunch of cash from the game store, and then I just sold that for like $260. So all that old inventory that was, 1 or 2 a day selling and stuff like that, all that stuff's gone, and I got cash in my pocket, and I could go out tomorrow and spend $600-700 garage selling on something amazing if it's out there. Who knows? But if it's amazing, and that might turn into $2-3 grand, $4 grand, and I wouldn't have had the capital to do it had I not did the fast flip. So, hey, Lonnie, Garage Flips, what's up? Love me some Garage Flips. Love me some Lonnie. Lonnie, love him some eBay. Anyway, so yeah, man, 2 quick karate chops. One was with GameStop. Traded in those games that I picked up yesterday and some other ones. Got like $350 in store credit. And then I moved these slow-moving games. And, man, I'm off to the races. I'm ready for tomorrow. Although it's 100-something degrees out here, so our yard sales out here are not all that great. By the way, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the chat. I will get to you guys in a minute. I do see you guys out there. I do see Blackberry Crazy Card. I see Lonnie, the Bubbles King, Groove Master Resellers. I see you guys. So yeah, man, that's what's up, man. Just fast flipping, karate chopping, staying lean, staying mean. And you know what? Do I look stressed out? Does it look like my shit's moving slow this summer? Do I look like I don't know what the fuck to do to pay my bills and shit? This. Please don't take this as bragging or arrogance or any of that, because it's really not. It's really not. Before I traded stuff to GameStop, before I take stuff to my local video game store, I think, man, there's a lot of profit on this stuff. Should I just hold it out, wait and flip it later or whatever? Because if I get, say, $600-700 worth of, money and, flippable stuff, they've probably got $2,500 worth of goodies, maybe more. But at some point in time, when you're flipping, you gotta just know your strengths and know your weakness. A lot of people, they can list a store with 2, 3, 4,000 items in there, and ship out 20 a day, 30 a day. You know what I mean? Make some decent money. But man, if I got 1,500, like road to 1,500, if I got 1,500 live listings, I want to be shipping out 100 sales a day or 70 sales a day. I want to be quick flipping. So I'm kind of rambling a little bit, but my point is, I'm fucking happy. I'm flipping fast. I'm karate chopping. Tomorrow's a new day. It's Saturday. And I still got some pretty cool video game stuff left to list too. So it's all good. Well, let me go to the chat real quick and see what's going on over here, man. Okay. Had some shout outs. How you guys doing today, man? You guys juiced up about tomorrow? You excited about Saturday? Saturday's gonna be a good day for a lot of you guys. You excited? You cash ready? I hope you guys are cash ready. That's the thing. Because there's nothing worse, man. Nothing would break my I'd rather be walking up the garage and seeing a guy walk down the garage at the same time with a whole box full of freaking Nintendo games complete in the box. I'd rather see that then go to a yard sale where they have a ton of video games that's probably worth 3, 4, 5 grand, and they're looking for $350, and I'm down to my last 100. I'm down to my last 200. You know what I mean? And I can't get it. That would eat at me every day. And it probably will happen, but I'm trying to avoid it as much as I can by staying liquid, and I think you guys should too. Let's see here. What do we got in the chat? Just paid $1. That looks like that was a nice flip crazy card. Sold a chandelier. You paid $1. Made $75. Boom. Yeah, man. And the quick flip. Here's the thing, too, right? The quick flip for me is video games and stuff. But I bet you there's a lot of other areas out there that are quick flips that people can get into or are into, where they can make really good money, you know, and find stuff fairly easily. You know, I'm just in a video game niche because, you know, I like how easy they are to get. I like how easy they are to ship. And I like how easy they are to list. And how I can sell them locally. You know, this local game, if you guys aren't doing local game, I mean, it's such a relief to be able to do local. You know, it really is. It's a relief to be able to do local. You know, it's like I feel so good being able to post stuff on eBay and getting that high dollar. I also feel good knowing that I can put shit on OfferUp, you know, and as long as I price it right, OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, as long as I price it right, bam, it's gone. You know, market is sold. Where are you at? I'm on my way. I love hearing all that shit. I love it. I love it. For example, I'll say this and then I'll go unless there's any questions. For example, maybe a week ago, I had a whole bunch of RC stuff. It was like RC rollers. I had RC wheels, a bunch of RC wheels, a bunch of RC parts. There's about 3 box loads. Not of this, but like, well, maybe not 3 boxes, maybe a whole box load, but in like 3 separate little boxes because, you know, kind of stuff is bulky. Guess what? I didn't have no room for that shit in my apartment, and there was probably spiders in it, and I just wanted it gone. So you know what I did? I listed that shit for $20. And guess what? Within an hour, bam, it was out of here. You know what I mean? I probably lost money on that or whatever, but I didn't care because the stress was gone. The stress was gone. If you have a death pile out there and it's stressing you out, that stress is for sure definitely hindering you from making money and thinking properly when you're out looking for other stuff because you're thinking about the death pile. Well, let me give a shout out to Lonnie again, man, because Lonnie is on a listing mission, right? And here's the thing. When you're listing all your stuff, you're not, your death pile goes down, and then pretty soon it's gone. So it's like, you know, you're not tripping on the death pile, you're not tripping on that stuff no more. And when you go out and you know that you got to list that stuff fairly quickly, that you can't make a death pile and all that, then you're going to be a lot more selective. Anyway, I'm almost at the 15, 16 minute mark. So let me see if there's any questions. If not, I'll get out of here. How are the pawn shops in Vegas? Good question. How are the pawn shops in Vegas? The pawn shops in Vegas, from my own experience, suck ass. They really do. And there's one major reason why. They're all corporate. Like 95% of them are all the same chain, Super Pawn. That's what they all are. And when they're all Super Pawn, they're all like the same pricing across the board, and just like there's no wiggle room pretty much on anything. You know what I mean? And like if it's a mom and pop shop and they're kind of hurting for cash or whatever, they'll work with you. But if it's people there just they're just employees, they give 2 fucks. They just want their commission. They give 0 fucks. So yeah, the pawn shops out of here, they suck ass. Become quick. Hey Sam Dallas, I see you. Let me see if there's any other questions. Oh, you ready for the Bubbles King says I'm ready for the swap meet tomorrow. Nice. Love the swap meet. Not out here though. It kind of it's not all that great. The swap meet animals. Very so Chinese. Let's see. I found 18K. Let's see. Kurt says I found an 18K white gold art deco diamond bracelet and a costume jewelry lot I received today. It looks like it's going to be good. Well, that's really good. That's awesome. Same Diamond Supreme. Let's see. All right, just seeing if there's any questions here. Got some listings. Nope. Blackberry. All right, no questions really. It was fun hanging out with you guys. You guys like my smiley face guy? If you guys like my smiley face guy, give me some thumbs up. And thank you for hanging out with me. And I'll see you guys again real soon. Tomorrow's another day. Hopefully, I score some amazing stuff, and I will show you. Yes, take care. Go out there, kill it tomorrow, and stay karate chopping. Yeah, I'm out.